Hey guys, ArchieLuxury here on the ArchieLuxury live stream and ArchieLuxury channel. How you going, guys? How are you today? Wearing Pam, my Panerai, love my Pam. And guys, I just want to have a chat to you before we get some guests on the show. And I just want to say, Nark, HR, and Nark's rudeness. Completely disrespectful fuckers. These guys, just nasty fucking pieces of shit. HR's angry because when he was a kid, he was bullied for being part black, part Caucasian. Is that my fucking fault? The kids teased you when you were at primaries. Is that my fault? Blames me. He's got a big fucking chip on his shoulder from being bullied. That's not my fault. I'm quite sympathetic to the cause. I feel sorry for you. But you don't need to be a fucking asshole to me. You know, one of the things you find in narcissists and toxic relationships is to build themselves up. They criticize other. It's always easier to criticize people than to be strong leaders. As for Nark, what a great guy. Funny Narky poo, hey? Sirocco, terminal fucking cancer. And you got Nark calling him Jimmy Savile. Thanks, Nark. That was really funny. You know, the poor bastard. Sirocco, salt of the earth, good guy, and you just because he had hair, you said the most horrible things. You didn't just say it once. Every fucking time you came on the show, you said these horrible things to the poor guy. And I got to be totally honest with you. It's pretty fucking awful. It's pretty awful. It's pretty fucking awful. And sometimes I look at this business and I say to myself, you know, what's really happened with this business now? And sometimes you need to know when to get out of it. I mean, I milked it. I was in it for the money. Yeah, I was here for the money. Yep. It was pretty easy. I was in it for the money. That's all. That's what I cared about. And what can I say, guys? That's how it is. That is how it is. I was here for the money. And that's all I cared about. Well, the money isn't good now, guys. It's shit. And honestly, I'm not going to put up with this rudeness, nastiness on my stream. It's my channel. My name is on the title. Now, who have we got here? We've got Nark.
What's going on here? Hey, HR, we had a rule. HR.
What does that mean?
Hey, HR.
What does that mean?
HR. We have a stream. Don't appear on the panel at the same time as me.
What does that mean?
Oh,
Look
fuck
at this. Hello, Mark.
Goldberg. Take a break for a sec. 1 sec.
No, you fuck off, Nark. You don't get to
take your name out of my mouth and title. Take your name out of my mouth. When have I been rude to you, you fat fuck? When have I been rude to you, fat fuck? Tell me one time.
Tell him one time. Your sons are your brothers. Your sons are your brothers.
Seriously, when have I been rude to you? Disgusting.
And honestly, you were bullied at school because you're half black and you're half Caucasian. And you want to take it out on everybody here.
By the way,
take it out. He was bullied.
All right. Hey, I got an announcement.
You, Nark.
I got an announcement.
Morocco's dead. His last memory of you was being a total cunt.
I said, look, did I say he was a kiddie fiddler? No, I said he's got blonde hair like Jimmy.
My hands
Hello.
were visible at all times, just so
Hello.
you people. Well, hi there, Archibald. How are you?
Hey, Char, you know what? Your rudeness every time you come on, I just
No,
gonna
don't be
block
like that, Paul.
Hey,
What have I
hey,
said to you? What have I said?
I'm gonna block you for the day, okay? I'm gonna block you for the day, and that's it.
What have I said?
Okay?
What have I said?
So, you know, I like the way you always have to criticize other people instead of looking at yourself.
Paul, tell me what bad I said today. What
You can get
have I
fucked,
said?
okay? You're banned for the day. Fuck off. That's it. I'm not gonna tolerate this shit, especially when the money isn't coming in. The money's not in. They
Look,
can
I have
fuck
to make
off.
an announcement. I have to make an announcement. Something's happened to my death
That's
pool.
for you, Nark.
Are you,
can go fuck
are you
yourself.
withholding?
You can
Bibi,
go
hey.
fuck yourself.
Can't you withhold?
Hey, Bibi Netanyahu is dead. As a former Jew, I'm upset about this.
Nice. Goodness gracious. Well, how are you? How are you, Archie? How are you? How are you doing today? Did you feel like fighting with these people? Oh, look, we have dis. At least we have dis. Is that really dis? I don't know if it is. I think
Hello?
so.
Bibi is alive. He's alive.
That's what I thought.
How are
He's
you?
alive. Oh, I'm terrible. I don't know if I should share. Like, I'll get everyone's mood down. I'm terrible.
Well, what's going on? I guess you better tell us.
Well, my dad had his leg amputated, the second leg.
Oh, geez.
He has no legs now.
Oh, boy.
No.
What was that about? Diabetes or?
Diabetes type 2.
Mhm.
Fuck.
And my mom, she's hospitalized as well, and I can't walk, so I might lose my job soon.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Wait, what did you say about your mom?
She's hospitalized as well. She's not doing well. She was my dad's primary caregiver. Now I'm his caregiver.
Shit.
So.
I mean, can they fire you when you're, stuck home taking care of your people?
I mean, I have rights, but at the end, if I don't find a solution, and I cannot find a solution right now, then they can't kick me
Get
out.
rid of this dickhead here.
Oh, boy.
He's
Sorry
gone.
to hear it. Sorry to hear it, Des.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, my mom is. Well, we all have these elderly mom problems. Fortunately, my mother is healthy, but she's doing assisted living, so we have people to help her. Which because if we had to do it all ourselves, I don't know how we would work. So I get the problem, and poor Mike's mom is in. I think in hospice care. So it is tough. Archie, be happy that Archie, you lost your mother when you were very young, but your father's in good health.
This. What's it like in Israel there with all this disasters going on?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we are in an underground hospital ward, so we are safe, from the missiles. Yeah, I'm not really invested in the war. I'm just, in my own disaster.
There's no chance they'll pull you up, is there?
No, if it gets really bad, but they're doing really well, I think, militarily.
Do you think it's a good thing they bombed Iran like that? I mean, Iran's been a bunch of assholes for a long time, but do you think it's a good idea, or what's your view?
Well, I mean, I'm not political, but I think there are a source of many problems in the Middle East. If the regime will change, then maybe we can go towards peace. You see what they're doing to the UAE. They're attacking countries that they have nothing to do with it, and they're just hostile. And
Yes. That's exactly right. They're creating more disasters for themselves.
Is that a big frothy glass of orange juice or your vitamin C mix?
Vitamin C. C. I need vitamin C after dealing with Nark poo, and HR.
Are you afraid? Listen, I have a new name for them, by the way, and I forgot to tell it to you, so I'm gonna tell you now in front of everybody. I think I like to think of them as mops. They are useful, like a mop, But you don't want to have the mop out while you're eating. You don't want to smell the mop because sometimes it's funky. But you need a mop. One of the mops is in the backstage now, waiting to see if you can get in. But the mop is useful, so occasionally you take it out of the closet and you clean up with the mop. It's useful, and then you put the mop away. So, what do you want, mop?
I want to say hello to Dis. Hope you stay safe.
There we go. That was very sweet.
Hey,
of him.
thanks, man.
Very, very sweet of him.
Okay.
Very nice. So look at that. See, a mop can be useful. As you see, look at that. Mops can be so. I mean, we have a few mops, and then we have the good punters in the audience who are help keep this show. Anyway, I just wanted to give you that thought, Archie. Don't worry about these
What
guys.
watches are you wearing in this time of crisis, Dis?
Yes. What are you wearing?
Oh, I'm wearing my Planet Ocean, the first generation, 42 millimeters. Yeah, that's the one I'm wearing all the time to the hospital. I spent many days nights in the hospital, on the ground, on the floor.
Oh, yeah.
There's no place.
Yeah, here they at least give you a chair if you're a family member.
They gave me a blanket.
What's your vector, Victor?
Yeah, I mean, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger, right?
Yeah. So sorry to hear about all that.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
But some of this shit is just nasty. Yeah. The mop's still in the background. Hey, did we ring you out?
I want to talk to Dis. I want to talk to Dis.
You just want to cause trouble. You're just
No.
a cunt. You're a fucking cunt. You don't want to talk to Dis. You just want to fucking your narcissistic ways. Do you feel guilty, Nark, that Sirocco remembers you as an absolute cunt on his deathbed? Do you feel guilty about that?
Mops don't have guilt.
He
They're
drank
just
himself
mops.
to death.
They're just mops.
Do you have any remorse? Do you have any remorse for that? That on his
Mops
deathbed, he hated your gut.
Mops
He
don't
hated
have
your
guilt.
gut. See, it's a mop.
But
play
you gotta,
with him.
Archie, you gotta remember something. Mops don't have feelings. They don't have emotions. They're just mops. They're just tools, useful tools. That's all.
Tools, yes.
I think Nark has a human side to him. I saw it in the past, but yeah, it can be very cynical and
He just chooses not to reveal it. So
I have seen it, and he has a very deep human side. So
well, that makes
Nark
one of you. That makes one of you. I hope you two will be very happy. Oh, look who we have here, Archie. Look at who we have here.
We have Irex guy. Look at
The one
Wow.
and only, the Raccoon.
nice Pam. I'm wearing my Pam.
Pam.
We got somebody who's done YouTube so long. You've got the program in the background. We got echo.
Turn off your
Sorry.
YouTube.
I gotta fix that.
It's like you're a beginner at this. Like it's YouTube before. There you
He's okay.
go. We know. Turn off your
He's
YouTube.
okay. He's okay. He's okay.
Okay. Away.
Where's Marcelo? He's in Dubai. Where is he?
Nobody knows.
No idea. I don't understand why Marcelo hasn't heard of a thing called a hotel.
Isn't he on Easy's couch?
No, he's on
Whose couch is he
Jock's
on?
couch.
Jock's couch. There we go. I can't keep these guys straight.
Irex guy, what's happening with you?
Can you hear me better now?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
I got on my road. Not much, man. Just wearing the PAM 112 and about.
How is your YouTube channel? It's over for me, I'm afraid. I think YouTube is really not the cash cow it used to be.
No.
And I'll be honest with you, these live streams I do, it's okay when I've got people like Mark Goldberg and Dis on, but I have some real horrible assholes who come on who just want to attack you. You think to yourself, what the fuck am I doing this for?
Yeah, it's a different ball game now. That's for sure.
So much AI slop. AI slop is generating videos, they're really low content quality. Really.
You need to do it's built into the YouTube app and download the YouTube Create app and create some Veo 3 shorts. It's actually pretty cool.
I've seen a short or two from you, Archie. Are you not making shorts?
They don't do much for the channel, I don't think.
I see. Well,
look,
I love seeing you in your shorts.
Thank you, Mark. Irex guy, what's the go with you? You're still working in IT. What's happening? So many job losses to AI. What's happening?
Yeah, it's an uncertain It's an uncertain sandbox for sure, but I think a lot of those companies that have mass laid off, I think they're going to quickly realize that there's something called HITL, HITL. You know what that is?
No.
Human in the loop. And a lot of these companies, they're fully embracing AI prematurely, and they're failing to quality check. They're just assuming that what it does is accurate. And I have a feeling that, this trend may be short-lived. We're going to see a lot of the big players hiring people back. But I could be wrong, because what do I know? I'm just some bloke from the Appalachian Ocean.
And we've got JD. What's JD up to? Hey, JD.
Good evening, good morning, Mark. Irex guy and Dis. Glad to see you, Dis.
You too,
Glad
man.
to see you on the stream, man. It's good to see you there. I don't want to just slow the conversation down. I'm at a power station, a decommissioned coal-fired power station. See all the gadgets behind
I
me?
feel like
Pretty
you should
cool,
get in
isn't
there
it?
and start playing with that.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to do anything.
Fire that up.
They're upgrading to nuclear.
Well, what they're actually doing, this whole area has been redeveloped. Glebe Island, which is currently like a passenger terminal facility, industrial, but I think they're putting in lots of houses and stuff. I'll take you for a quick walk and then you can get
We'd
back
love to have a look.
watch talk, if that's okay. So that's the size of the interiors of here.
It's big.
Whoa.
It's big, huh?
What sort of power station was it? A steam turbine or
Coal.
what was it? Coal. Okay.
I believe it's coal. So you can see all the gadgets in there.
You know what's interesting is how empty Australia is. There's like all these giant installations empty because your population is so low. That would be turned into lofts here.
It's kind of, yeah. Well, I think they're keeping this, but the precinct itself is being redeveloped. It is early-ish on a Sunday morning, but it is like an art exhibition biennale in Sydney, so you can see a lot of the original bits and pieces in here. It would have been filthy in here.
They would have had staff looking after this stuff, tinkering and looking after this stuff.
Yeah, all this sort of stuff.
Like that Austin Powers movie, Henchmen, turn the knob.
That's it.
Yeah, baby.
Guys, please super chat your support for JD. Don't do it for Archie. Do it for JD.
Yes. So yeah, it would have been, and this is a big room too, turbine hall. But you're right, there's no one here at the moment. It's a bit humid, a bit nasty. I got my set go triple back. I got my red
grand
thing on there.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Dis. I go back.
It's the same color as that railing.
Yes. Red alert. It's hard to tell when they have these like conceptual sort of art installations what the actual art is. There was a woman like mopping downstairs. I'm like, is she just mopping or is she part of this
performance
exhibition?
Art.
Performance
Actually,
art.
Yeah, you know what we call that exhibit? We call that exhibit Nark. It's a mop. That's the mop. It's Nark. We call that exhibit Nark.
So I guess at some point this might be making noise. Look at this. Okay. Try to pretend that you understand what any of this is, but anyway, this is modern art, some drums. I guess at some point maybe they turn them on or so. There you go.
Wow.
Wow, indeed. That's all I got. It's the best I could do on a Sunday. There you go.
That's what Jackson Pollock would have made if he only had coat hangers.
I saw a documentary on this woman who like
Oh,
went to a thrift.
Look, Archie. It's your whole fucking panel now.
Which
Look at what you're seeing here. You're seeing there's HR, there's Nark. I just saw meant plastic. There they all are. Look at them.
The mops.
Yes.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, I saw a documentary on Jackson Pollock, and it's a woman that she bought what she thought was a Jackson Pollock from a thrift store, It's the whole process of trying to prove it's real. And these art experts looking at it in great detail, like, the scale of this couldn't possibly be, and they do that, checking the paint that was in his studio against this sort of perceived
Yes.
to be
And what
fake
happened? Was it
painting. It's
real?
ridiculous. Nah, she couldn't prove it. It's the provenance with that sort of stuff that's the hardest to prove. Much like watches and stuff. In some cases, you have to have the provenance more so than anything else. Otherwise, I'll be reluctant to say it's real for obvious reasons.
I actually have the T-shirt that Johnny Wad Holmes used to clean himself off with.
Oh my God.
I believe it. It's quite stiff, but I believe it has value.
Here's the art installation, the guy in the mop. This guy just here. What do you think?
Look at that. Look at that. We just saw HR.
See, I was like, is this guy,
There he is.
he's part of it or?
I ought to go grab his mop and run around.
Look at
with the
HR being
mop.
useful. That's cool.
There you go.
Shadow art.
Shadow stuff.
Yes.
Shadow stuff, man. Can't I understand what any of it is?
Oh, you're not
So
meant
it's a
to.
bit of a museum as well as a power station.
Well, it is for now. So it's like a temporary area for this art exhibition that'll run for a couple of months. And like all things, I don't care what it is, if it's free, I'm there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know what
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like,
It's
you know?
quite interesting.
Yes, I think so. Just the building alone. Free's good. I'll show you something up here that's got a famous character from the Archieverse on it. You'll soon see. Just go through here. It's amazing that the signal gets through in this building with all of the iron and steel and shit everywhere. As I say that, I drop out.
Yeah, you did just freeze, quite frankly. You got all
Oh,
frozen.
no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. It's
We hear your
disaster.
voice fine, but the picture,
Sorry.
you're back. There you go.
Back, yeah. So much for that. But here we go. I'll
It
finish
is
on this
well-wired.
thing.
You could get
Finish off
lost in this
just
place.
here. Here we go. On here, one of my favorite characters on the show. And his name's on that.
Aw.
How good's that?
Ah, Sirocco.
Sirocco.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Like that? Miss Sirocco. There we go. All right,
Wow,
guys,
look
take
at
care.
that.
I'll let you get back to your watch talk.
That's what the
Thank
that's
you,
what the
JD.
extent mafia
No
uses
worries,
to
Diss. Look
chop up
after
their
yourself,
victims.
mate.
All the snitches get
Yeah.
fed into that thing and they make sausage out of them.
See you guys. Take care.
Bye,
Thanks,
JD.
JD.
Wow, what a great walk around. I must say that's been pretty.
Yeah,
I
cool
like
place.
that steampunk vibe there. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Irix guy, your channel's how many subscribers do you have now?
Let's see. I have 98,351.
Well, there you go. Look at that. It's almost, guys. Subscribe. Push him over the 100,000.
All we need is $1 a piece per year, and we're we got a viable channel.
Irix guy.
Archie.
Sorry. Yes. This.
I relapsed. I'm smoking again.
Oh,
and,
no.
and drinking Coke, and you're back on the Coke
And it's 2 a.m. almost. And 1 a.m.
from a diabetic family with the Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. He's okay. He's okay.
It's genetic. Look
Yeah.
down. Are you wearing shoes?
What's happening to the super chat
Yeah.
button? Is it
Would you like
working?
to
What's
continue
happening with
wearing
super
having
chat?
feet
Yeah,
to put in
I
those
did
shoes?
that.
I'm just saying, it's nice to have feet to put in the shoes. Don't drink the Coke.
Yeah, don't smoke the fucking cigs. Yeah.
I was a pack and a half a day for like 25, 30 years. Long time.
How did you quit? What did you do?
I did a lot of different things that all worked for 1 year. Hypnosis worked for a year. Patches worked for a year. Wellbutrin worked for a year. The one that just lasted, hypnosis worked for a year. But eventually I took this incredibly horrible fucking drug called Chantix. And
Yes.
it was, let me tell you what, very, very effective for helping you quit. But there's so many side effects that I swore I can't go back because I could never take that drug again. It was too awful.
What did it do? What are the side effects?
Oh my God, it gives
Libido?
you violent sleep disturbances, violent thoughts, violent dreams, bouts of
Violent
depression,
thoughts.
Fuck. Bouts of depression, sleep disturbances. I mean, I had the most vivid, every dream was in color and they were all super disturbing. They don't let pilots take it because they're pretty sure pilots will just fly the plane into a building or
My
super
God.
jet.
Davy Smalls, $5. Deduct this from Nark's VIP.
Well fisted, sir. Well fisted indeed.
Thank you, Davy Smalls. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, Chantix. It really, really works, guys. If you got to quit, you can't quit any other way. It does work. It's just unpleasant. But it works.
Yeah.
It really works. It really works.
You know, when I stopped smoking, I came back to menthol cigarettes. Did you like menthol?
Listen, I smoked everything, including, we had this thing called Camel Crush, and they were camels, just like regular filter, but they had a little bead of menthol in it.
Yes,
and you squished it. So I would like smoke like half a regular cigarette, squish the bead, and then you'd finish off with dessert. You know, it's a sickness. It's a sickness.
Yeah, it's horrible. Disgusting.
What do you see happening with yourself, man? Keep it together. You've done so well, Dis.
Get
Please
in here,
don't
Ozzy. Get in here.
Maybe I'll walk for you for a little while.
I tell you what,
joking.
YouTube is terrible, Dis. It's not a good business now. YouTube is awful. Absolutely. Irix guy, what do you think itself there? I mean, I've been very disappointed. I must tell you this. I look at a lot of YouTube stuff. So much AI crap is going out now, you know, like all sorts of topics. AI crap is out there, and the live streaming.
And I think AI is a big part of the algorithm now too. That's the interesting part.
Oh, I wish we could factor that shit out, but YouTube doesn't want you to factor it out, and they don't let you.
No, it's I think there is some money to be made in explaining how to use AI, but I mean, there's so many people that are doing it. I mean, that's the cool thing about wristwatches. I mean, you've got a somewhat niche audience, but how are the other wristwatch channels?
I think the hobby is coming down a lot. People aren't that keen to buy more. A lot of people are getting at downsizing. You know what I'm saying?
They've become so crazy expensive. While the economy is not doing well, these guys just keep raising the prices. Rolex had three price increases in the last year, and that has to do with tariffs, the increasing price of gold, and also the. By the way, I'll find out who I stole this from. Also, the dollar to the Swiss franc, we've lost 13% of value. And so they've just raised prices consistently to accommodate that. And as we all know, as Rolex goes, so go they all. They're all raising prices. Super chat.
Shane 888, $5. Arch, buy that power station so you can go nuclear on HR and Nark. I got to tell you something. This and Irix guy, one of the horrible things about streaming, as much as I've done, you get a lot of haters and people who just want to pull you down. And it's just not fun. It's not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like when the audience hates you, and it's just not fun. I think it's bad for your mental health.
I think they love you. And even your mops can't stay away from you. I mean, that's definitely a form of love. They're addicted to you. They can't stay away. They're here every day, even when you abuse them and kick them out. They come back. They love you.
I mean, your whole image is like, you're the nasty guy who says things others won't say, but at the same time, everyone loves you and you're sweet. I mean, it's a love and hate, but more love than hate. That's what
it's changing a lot there. It's changing. Davy Smalls, $2. Deduct from Nark's VIP pass. Thank you.
See the punters rallying to your support.
I don't know. By the way, what did you think of this? You know that I have actually been downsizing my own collection for financial reasons, and also I got to be honest with you, not just financial, but I'm actually happy to be having less. Does that make sense to you or not?
It totally makes sense to me. Less is more, the cliche is right.
I got to be honest with you, I have gotten rid of so many pieces. I got rid of my Patek. I love the Patek. I love that watch. But in all honesty, did I really need the Patek? It's so much money. you know what, this? I want to have a simpler life. I want to cut my costs. That's what I wanted to do, is cut.
Keep the money for a rainy day, health stuff, you know. That's really, you know what I mean?
Well, I put it in the mortgage there so I don't have to make payments, because I tell you one thing for sure, Dis, the business is terrible now. The business is nowhere near like it used to be. It is really, it's just not vibing. It's just not pumping anymore. You know what I mean? Like it's. I'm serious, Dis. I've got rid of my car. I got out of it. Okay, I got out of it. Look, if I was making good money, IREX guy, I would have kept my BMW, but I'm not. I want to cut my costs. I can see the writing on the wall. Speaking of, we've got Jay Anthony joining us. Hey, Jay Anthony, what's on?
He's got Jay Anthony. You have a lot of news to report. So as soon as he gets on here, I think we should hit him up for it. I watch his Instagram, and I didn't want to blow his thunder, but Jay Anthony, give us the news. What's behind you?
Shit.
My new toy.
What'd you get? I saw it on Instagram, and I preserved your privacy. But tell us.
I bought an old Porsche. It's a 996 Metzger Turbo with a manual.
What year is this? What year?
It's a 2002.
It's not very miley for its year either, I noticed.
No, I spent 6 months trying to find a pristine one, and they're getting hard to get.
What's the miles on it, Jay Anthony?
48,000.
Okay, that's nothing.
Yeah, not for a 20-year-old car.
They're surprisingly hard to find with taste without being modded out to crap and having automatic transmissions. I wanted a manual and a good one, so they're hard to find now.
What's the guy? This is the fried egg type one, isn't it? Is this the fried egg lights?
Yes, I've always liked them. I know nobody else does.
Yeah, you're keeping that original, aren't you?
Oh, I'm not touching this car. They keep going up in value. It's going to stay this way.
And this had the intermittent bearing problem? No,
that was the base motor. You're right. This generation, yes, but this engine's called the Metzger motor. It's a racing motor. It's a different engine.
Okay, got you.
Now, what about that interior? Because I saw that on Instagram. It's beautiful.
Thank you. Yeah, it's one of 70 in this configuration. It's called Boxster Red. That was another thing I wanted.
I have a red interior too, and I just think it's so hot. When I saw yours, I was like,
yeah,
wow, deep,
that is so
ruby,
cool,
ruby
man.
red.
That is so cool. And you've got a sunroof?
It does, yeah. It's got a sunroof.
How much was it? What did you pay for this? Is that rude to ask?
With tax, I'm in about 92,000.
Fuck, it's a lot of money.
Well,
a lot of car.
They've gone up 10 grand in the last month.
For that same money, 100,000 mark, you could have bought a Ferrari, couldn't you?
I could have bought a 360 or 355, yeah. Or even what is it? Came up to 355, the 430. I could have bought a 430.
430, yeah, 430, yeah. Would you have done that, or just long-term reliability?
I'm a subtle person. I don't want to stand out, and I don't want to,
Is that a manual? Is your car a manual or PDK?
No, it's a 6-speed manual.
Okay.
$20.
How are you guys doing?
$20 here. We've got a super chat. Frank B, $20. Jay Anthony, do you garage it?
Yes, sir. It's sitting on my lift now.
Now, wait a minute. Did that mean you sold the BMW because you only had room for so much garage space?
That's creepy how much you pay attention. Yeah,
I remember.
The BMW's gone.
Quickly there, SD43, $2. Welcome to the Turbo Club, Jay Anthony.
Oh, thank you, and love your 997 profile pic.
$10.
Anthony Davey Smalls, $10. One more deduction from the stuttering counts. VIP pass. Yes. Thank you, Davey Smalls. I got to tell you, that Porsche looks amazing. Silver is a great color for the Porsche. Some people say it's a bit boring, but I think the silver, especially if you've got an exotic interior, you don't want a flamboyant color with a flamboyant interior. You want to have it balances itself out. Otherwise, it's too much. You know what I mean? It's like, whereas if you've got silver, okay, yeah, very conservative, and then a killer interior, it doesn't take away from it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I totally agree. I used to have a bright yellow Corvette, and people constantly were pulling me over and talking to me and chatting, and it said something about me that I wasn't really. This is more subtle, but on the inside, I get the color and I get to enjoy it, and it's the contrast.
That is pretty expensive. What would that car have been new when it was new in 2002? What would that car have cost?
135,000, and a new one is 280, 300.
Jeez.
Okay.
You did. I think you did good.
Well, thank you. This is the car that I've wanted for 25 years, so I finally did something.
It's the completion of a dream. Now, is it like a watch where you have that honeymoon period and then you're like, just used to it?
Not yet, but I will tell you, I realized that one of the windshield washer jets are broken. I got to fix it and funny little niggles in it. So that's once I get through that, I'll be good.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize your Lincoln had a red interior, Mark, or is it a different car?
No, it's the Lincoln had a black interior. I've never had anything but a black interior, so I swore every car I'm gonna get a cool interior. Finally did it with this Genesis. I have a Genesis GB70 with a flaming red interior. It's really
cool.
nice. Yeah, it's great. It's a great color.
Side note, what do you have on your wrist there? That's a lot of gold.
It's a big chunk of Rolex gold.
Oh, look at that. Jay Anthony, would you ever put that car on eToro?
Come on. To be honest, it's actually pretty hard to drive, which I like. The clutch.
Will you let a valet park it for you? No.
As a former valet, no, but that's how I first drove it.
Well, we got to hear a lot of stories about that in a minute after this super chat.
Irix guy, how's your Raccoon collection going?
Good question.
Well, speaking of that, I need to shift outside of this room and I need to go to the Raccoon area. So stay tuned. I'm going to set up my Raccoon camera.
The rack cam.
Jay Anthony.
We're going to have what would you call a combo meal deal hunger buster for the raccoons?
Nice.
Jay Anthony. Sorry.
Do you still have your Polar, Jay Anthony?
Do I still have my what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
Your Polar, your Rolex, the Explorer Polar.
Oh yeah, the 16570 Explorer 2. I still have that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's your trademark watch for me. That's how I got your video.
That goes with the car. It goes with the car. Same vintage as the car, sort of thing.
See, I associate you with the date that you have.
Jay Anthony, I want to show you something. I'm going to get hosed down for this.
How about a Yacht Master with a red dial or the red hand? To go with it?
Yeah, that was in your picture, definitely. And I am constantly stopping myself from buying a 116622 blue dial. I'm going to need help. I need a panel to stop me.
Jay Anthony, that's my collection now. Have a look at that. What do you think, Jay Anthony?
I love that Breguet. I don't know I think I told you last time. I actually looked at buying one of those very recently. The market's going up on them.
Yeah, I got rid of the white dial one, Jay Anthony.
Oh, you're right. This is different.
Yeah, this is less. I've got rid of a lot of pieces. I got rid of the white dial one. I sold it. And look, I would have been happy to keep either one, but I think this one probably is more my favorite, being manual wind. You just wind it as you want to wear it. That's the collection. 5 pieces now. That's it. Explorer, Speedy, Pam, Zenith, and the dress watch is just one dress watch, the Breguet. That's it.
I think it's great.
And I got to be honest with you, Jay Anthony. I've gotten out of the BMW. I'm just contracting as my business. I'll be honest with you, the business hasn't been great lately, and the best thing I can do is cut my costs.
Jay Anthony, if looking at Archie's collection of 5 watches, if you had to take one of them out back and give it the old Yeller treatment, okay, which one would it be?
I think we all know which one it would be.
We do. But tell him.
You hate the Zenith. You hate the Zenith.
Say that loud. I'm talking to Jay Anthony.
I don't hate Zenith in general, and quite honestly, some of the new pieces, I think the retro ones are spectacular. I don't like the open heart on that watch. To me, it's a 40 watch with a weird feature on it.
That's right. Here.
It
Come on,
goes
old
so
Geller,
well
come with me. I
with
don't
the
love you
Breguet,
anymore.
but I must tell you that it goes. I've often traveled with those two. They're both exposed watches, semi-skeletonized type watches. Jay Anthony, let's get back to talking about yourself there. Have you sold any watches off? What's happened with your collection? Bought or sold? Nothing?
Nope, nothing's changed hands.
But you've gotten rid of the Z4, sorry, the Z3. How much did you get for the Z3?
The person that I sold it to and I had a relationship I don't want to get into financially. So there is a number there, but there were some other things involved in it. Long story.
Friends and family discount.
What? Sorry?
I lost $18,000 though. I'll give you that. It was less than I would have wanted for it.
Okay. What are they going for? Like a similar spec car like that? What would you have thought it would have been worth?
They're worth about 18 to 25 now, and they used to be worth about 35 to 40 a couple of years ago.
Oh, they've come back a long way. Have the Porsches come back or no?
The one that I bought went up 10 grand in the month that I've had it.
Jeez.
This market's going up quite a bit. These older ones are getting collectible.
This is water cooled, isn't it?
Super.
The first generation of water cooling.
Ken Fresno, $2. Jay Anthony, what rate is the HELOC for the 911?
I paid for it with my bonus in stock this year, so no HELOC.
Nice bonus.
What's happening with the economy, Jay Anthony? Good, bad, ugly? What do you think?
How are things in Australia? I don't know. I think it's a bit of a mix with this Iran war conflict. I think people are a little unsure.
The funny thing is, in Australia, our house prices are still going up crazy. They're fucking housing and rental costs are ridiculous. I believe in Canada, you guys in Canada have had the prices come down a bit. The apartment market has fallen. And I believe in America, house prices, they're not collapsing.
They're stable.
But they're kind of flat.
$10.
Frank V, $10. Arch, your collection consists of 42 mil and up like mine. Are you adjusted to bigger wrist watches now? You mentioned having respect for older subs and Explorer 2s. Will you go down to small? Look, I got to be honest with you. My collection itself, let's just have a quick sticky beak at that. Actually, the PAM is 47. The Explorer 2, 42, 42 on the Speedy, 42 on the Zenith, and 40 on the Bregster. Okay, so, yeah, they are bigger. Look, I got to be honest with you. I'm not looking at adding more watches. At the moment, I'm in contraction phase. I don't really want to put money into watches because I don't think it's so easy to get out. Okay, I'll say that. It's not so easy. They're not as liquid as they used to be. I think the Zenith, because I bought it so cheap, I could probably get my money back. The Breguet, I'd possibly lose a bit if I needed to get out fast, or if I could hold, I'd probably break even. But the market is not something as easy to go in and out of as before. If I was starting again, I got to tell you this. I would love to have 5-digit Explorer 2, 5-digit 5-digit sub, and a Speedy. I think those three pieces would be great. So the same 90s to early 2000s sort of vintage stuff is amazing. But I wouldn't sell my stuff. It's too much hassle to get out of my stuff to get into that. You know what I mean? I can't be bothered. I kind of like what I got. And, you know, it's one thing. As soon as you go to a dealer and say, I want to sell these, they're going to fleece me. On the non-Rolex stuff there, I'm really going to be fucked over a barrel. The Speedy, okay. I don't want to sell the Speedy. I'd want to keep the Speedy. The Pam and the Zenith. The Pam, I kind of like it, but it's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked. It is kind of fucked. So
Which one do you like the least of these?
if I was going to get rid of one, I'd probably say the Zenith, because I've already got a Speedy. It's sort of duplicate, and I don't want to service it. I want to get. I'd like to get rid of the Speedy if I could.
You said something.
Sorry, not the Speedy, the Zenith. I'd like to get rid of the Zenith if I could. I'd get rid of the Zenith, but at the moment, you know what? It's so much fucking hassle. I can't be fucked. I don't need the money, and I'm just holding. But I like this. I must admit, looking at this photo of a 5-piece collection, you think, oh yeah, there's some beautiful stuff there. It's nice, without being over the top. It's very. I kind of like those 5. Can I say that to you? I actually like these 5. They fit in well. When I had the extra Breguet, there was no purpose. What would you need it for? It was so much money. It was nearly. I sold it for 16,750 Aussie. That's Aussie. What's that? That's about 12 US. Well, just cash out. You don't need that money. You don't need it tied up in there. It was only a couple years old. It was a 22, okay? Late October 22 was the white dial one. You know what? I'm glad to be out of it. I'm actually, that collection there that's enough. I'm actually content. I don't see many holes in like it's kind of, I know, look, you could add anything you wanted to it, right? You could always easily add stuff to it, but I could even go down to just this Explorer and the Speedy. Did you know that? I could go down just to 2.
Can we do into that? Because you said you would go to a 5-digit. Why more so than the one you have now for the Explorer 2? You don't like the larger size?
Sorry?
Do you not like the larger size of this version versus?
I do like the larger size, but I've got a respect for the 5 digits. I had them years ago, and I really think they're cool. They're cool. It's like your Porsche. It's just cool. You don't say, "Oh, that's the old one." Oh, it's a 20. You just say, "You know what? That's cool." They're just cool. Okay, they're timeless and they're cool. It's like that Porsche of yours. You don't say, "Oh, it's the old one." Oh, it's this. Oh, it's a wannabe. You could have bought a much newer, later model. If you went, you already looked at that, but it's a certain one you wanted, and good on you for buying what you really want there. I must admit, silver with that exotic interior, beautiful, absolutely. Because I think silver is a Porsche color. So Porsche is very much like they it is plain. Like I must admit, in BMW and Mercedes, you think, silver's a bit boring. But in Porsche, especially if you've got a nice interior, it just works so well. It works well. And
What about Acura? What about Acura Integra?
Hey, that's a great car, but keep the oil services up because they are turbos now, and they're not like the old Hondas that would just go with abuse. They're more very set. You've got to keep your oil changes up, oil and filter changes, because of course it's a turbo car. So, any turbo car, you've got to keep your oil services up. Jay Anthony, the reason I got rid of the BMW, it was so perfect. It had 40,000 miles on it. And I was just thinking to myself, I needed, in the next 10,000 miles, I would need to do a transmission service. That's about 2,000 US to do that. Wow. I need to do the diff, change the diff oil. That's only a couple $100. But I never changed the brakes because I never really thrashed the car. It was always driven like a hearse. The brakes coming up, and BMW, you got to replace pads and rotors at the same time normally.
Yes,
and
you
guess
do.
what? Guess what? to do on a G20. They're big brakes. It's the M Sport brakes I had on mine, which were even a bit more expensive. It'd be a couple $1,000s to do all 4 corners.
Wow, that's scary.
That's through. And I thought, you know what? Business is poor. I'm not making the big money. Get rid of it whilst it's still perfect and beautiful. Get out of it. And I could still get, I got just under half my money back, which, for 4 years ownership, hey, it's not free to have a nice car. You've got to pay the piper. These are pay for play. Okay. If you don't like, there we go. Don't like the game.
That's all. Depreciation.
Don't hate the player, hate the game. If you don't like, that's the whole thing. Get out. If you've enjoyed it for a bit, get out. Get out.
There's guys like
Get out.
this who pick out that one thing that isn't depreciating. Somebody else already took the depreciation. He buys it at the low, and it's $10,000 more this month than it was last month. That's the way.
That car reminds me of the 959. You know that supercar they had. Especially the rear on it, doesn't it? Oh,
what are you throwing
that's for
overboard?
Raccoons. The raccoons.
You feeding them white bread? That's not very healthy for them. Why don't you?
I'm chumming the waters with some stale burritos, tortillas, but they'll be here soon. I talked to George Cooney.
Put some cat food in there. Make a cat food burrito. They'd be happier.
We'll come up with something here. I got to fire up that grill. Check that thing out.
Well, you're gonna cook don't cook the raccoons. That's not. I hear they're very greasy, very fatty.
They are, and they've got a side of disease.
Yucky. Super chat.
We got a super chat here. Frank V, $2. Nice watch, Marky. Yes, that is absolutely.
Thank you, Mr.
Beautiful.
Frank V. You know what I worry about with this? Oh, go ahead.
What's
do this
that?
And then well, because it's got the glove lock.
45, $10 done. This is a premium panel tonight, boys. Hail Pontiff. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much. What do you hate about this? Tell me that, Mark. What you're saying?
Is because the glide lock clasp, it clicks in. And
yes.
I'm always, but it's gold, so it's soft. So I always hate clicking that glide lock. It's just in my mind, I picture it wearing away. Hey, Flip mode, sorry, I accidentally skipped you, and then the Pontiff read you very fast. Let's read it again, Archie. It's $10.
Damn, this is a premium panel tonight. Hail Pontiff. Thank you so much.
All hail the Pontiff.
Thank you so much for your
indeed
support there.
Yes, he's an athletic supporter. Well, anyway, yes. So I take a little comfort in the knowledge that my melt value has gone up in the last, few months.
That's a gorgeous watch.
I got to tell you, that's a hard choice. Sorry, what melt values? Yes, of course.
I said,
Ferrari? How close to a Ferrari would you have gone, Jay Anthony?
About 8 inches. What do you mean, how close?
I did look at Ferrari 550 Maranellos, and I did look at 355s. I found both were very frightening to own.
Super chat.
Very frightening to what, sorry?
To own. They have a propensity for catching on fire or long and expensive labor to fix.
Phoenician Cedar, $5. That's a badass car, Jayan. Drive it in good health. Hope all is good with you. Thank you, Phoenician.
Thank you.
This is going through it.
Out of all your watches, what do you think suits the Porsche best?
The one I'm wearing.
Show us.
It's the gentleman's watch.
The Yachtmeister.
Oh, yeah, I can't get it to focus. But it has a little red hand like the car's interior, and it's silver, so if you don't really know what it is, it looks kind of subtle. And it's the same age as the car, too.
Got you. The Yachtmaster. Wow.
It's the perfect age for a lot of things.
What's the history on your car? Have you researched the history on it? Who owned it first? What's the go? How many owners? What's the history
I don't know
of it?
It's from the Hamptons in New York, but I don't know the owner history. And then I bought it through a dealer in Atlanta.
Although they have salt air on the Hamptons, don't you know?
But don't you have the owner's name in the book in that?
No. I have the dealership names that it was serviced at, but they don't have the names in it.
We could stock it through the VIN.
Oh, okay. Do they not give you the invoices from the servicing, or they don't do that?
Oh, I have the most recent, like 6 months, I should say, service history, but
The
it's
original. They don't normally keep the original invoices, or what? They don't do that in America.
It's like the Epstein. It's more redacted than the Epstein files. Super chat.
I just don't think people here, and I don't think Americans in general treat their cars as well as people in other countries do. I think we tend to run them into the ground. So service history is hard.
$2. Jay Anthony, how many miles will the 911 lease allow per year?
I'm trying to keep it below 2,500 to keep the value where it's at.
Oh, so that means it's out. That's the thing that would bother me is like that's out for just like a quick milk run, on a nice day, just to keep the oil moving.
Yeah.
Will you drive it once a month? Once a month?
I'll probably drive it once a week. I'll probably take it to get groceries on the weekend or go to work one day of the weekend and go home in it.
Would you allow somebody to open a bottle of water in your car and put it in the cup holder?
I would.
See, Archie,
would you allow dogs in your car?
No, this is my dog.
What about raccoons?
What about Team Right?
What about raccoons?
I don't think they'd fit really well either in the back seat.
Oh, they make a nice little nest underneath the leather. Once they get through the first layer, it's easy.
What size tires have you got on it? Yes.
I think
Would he allow Team Right in his car?
T who?
Team Right.
Oh, Tim Wright. Yes. There you go. I got to tell you something, Jay Anthony. Everything's original. The alloys are original. Everything's original.
Yes.
It's got a spare.
It's got a what? I'm sorry.
A spare tire.
It does.
Okay, great, great.
I can shoot you some pictures. It has a one of those like micro spare tires they put in the front trunk.
Oh, okay, in the front. Yes, got you. It's better than run flats.
Yeah, my Corvette had those, and you're screwed when they run flat because they do.
Yes.
You had run flats on your BMW, right?
Yeah, most BMWs now have the run flat. I hate. Honestly, they're a fucking annoying thing, and they're staggered tires, so you can't really have a spare either.
That's one of the ways they found a way to save money on selling cars, right? It's less weight.
Yeah. Exactly. And well, they don't have to have a tire. I mean, that costs, a tire is easily $500, isn't it? On a performance car.
You miss your BMW?
I'll be honest. Yes. Look, I love the car. But I'm glad to be out of it. I think it had a year of service pack left. It had a year of service pack. And I think in the last 6 months I had it, I only did 2,000 kilometers in it. I wasn't really driving it much. Okay. I wanted the garage space. There's a number of factors. For starters, my income is, if I was making 100,000 a year, I would have kept it. Okay. No question. Right. But my income has really, really dropped. There's no point bitching about it. It's just the reality. I've only got a garage and a carport. So my wife's Audi was in the carport. And I thought, you know what? Let's put that in the garage. And my son's got the little Honda. He had to park it on the street. He can at least park it in the carport there. It's better. And then the other factor was, as I said to you, it really needed in the next 20,000 kilometers, transmission service, diff oil change. It would need brakes and rotors. Because how many Ks do you expect out of these fucking brakes and rotors? It's not going to last forever. Then it would need new tires, a set of tires. They're 19-inch. That'd easily be 2,000 Aussie. What's that? 1,300 US for a set of tires. I had Pirellis on it. You know what I mean? I'd enjoyed it. I had 4 years of use. I just thought, you know what? Money's not good. I want the garage space, and it's perfect. Get out of it now. I still got half my money back. If you hold it longer, you'll get even less back. It is what it. I'm happy to be out of it because yes, I do miss it, but I'm happy to be out of it because it is expensive. It's not a cheap car. Like your Porsche, let's be totally honest there. That's not a cheap car. You don't buy that if you want cheap, reliable transport. You buy a Camry. Camry's a fantastic car. That sort of car you've got to look after it a certain way. You've got to garage it. That's a car you want to be very careful with.
Yep.
And you don't want to just leave it in a parking lot. It's a car you got to think about where you're going to, what are you doing with it. And it's a lot of fun. As long as you understand that, it's okay. But
well, quick question. I'm shocked at how much service your car needed. How many kilometers were on it? Like transmission service? Like at what mileage?
my car had 63,000 kilometers on it.
So like 40,000 miles, and they want to service the transmission already? That seems
No,
low.
in 10, 20,000, 15,000 miles, it would need this transmission service. It's a ZF.
Okay.
I'm saying it's coming up to it. You know what I mean? In the next year and a half, with my 15,000 kilometers a year, you'd need to do that. You understand what I'm saying?
I do. Yeah, I do. So
Look,
the anxiety of the maintenance, and you weren't using the car. I think you did the
well,
right thing.
if I wasn't driving it, obviously you'd prolong that period because you wouldn't need to. If you're not putting the kilometers on it, you wouldn't need to do the transmission service. But what I'm trying to say is, it had a few things coming up in the next 20,000 kilometers. That is a lot of money, and I kind of enjoyed it. And business is terrible. What do I do? Do I go and get a job, or do I cut my costs? I've got two choices. I can get a conventional job, which
let's talk about that. J. Anthony, what career choice do you recommend for?
Well, I can tell you this. I've been out of IT for 12 years. It's very difficult to go back in your mid-50s. They don't want you. They don't want you, J. Anthony. They don't want you.
IT for you no longer exists. Okay, we know that. But there has to be something able-bodied.
Please just humor me, tickle my tummy, just pretend it does.
I still think that you could waltz right into the recruiter's office. J. Anthony, did you know that you can join the Australian Air Force up to age 55 and you don't even have to do a push-up, sit-up, or a pull-up? The cutoff is 55. Archie still qualifies for full-blown benefits.
Well, in government jobs, they always give you good benefits like you said, for life in the U.S. So you better get in good. That's great. Well, you get free healthcare, don't you? That's how that works in Australia, or no?
Well, yes, but he doesn't like doctors, so he doesn't take advantage of his free healthcare. Although you did just get an STD check, didn't you, Archie?
That's correct. Yes.
Super
thank
chat.
you.
Super chat.
Super chat. Here we go. Mikey, bedtime stories, $3. JJ, come back. You can steal all the leads. Thank you. Thank you so much for that.
Archie,
J. Anthony. Yes. This.
you told me 5 years ago, you told me move to Japan. There's nothing in Israel for you. And I think you're right. I should do it.
That'd be fantastic, this.
If Marcelo did it, but he's a cook. I can't cook for shit, so.
I don't think he's very good.
Well, the restaurant closed.
Did you know what the secret to Marcelo's success is?
What?
Mommy is the secret.
He married a wealthy woman. Okay.
Yeah. How did that happen, man?
Wow.
He married wealth. Just do the same thing. Oh,
Archie,
I see the photos. Holy fuck! Holy fuck! I love it. You got the toolkit as well, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. It's 2 a.m.
Hey, Dick, thank you so much for coming on, man. It was really nice to see you.
Shalom.
Yeah, shalom. Thanks for having me. And it's always good to come here. It's an escape. It's a community. So give that to yourself. The credit.
Come back.
I will. Okay, guys. See ya. Bye-bye. Good night.
Take care, Des.
Bye. It's great to have this on there. He's a nice guy.
Yes.
I got to tell you, J. Anthony, are you looking at your collection contracting? expanding? What's the go with your watches? You just content?
I'd say right now it's on hold since I bought the car, but I'm probably going to add another watch and annual calendar from Patek is my next goal.
You also enjoyed Japan. You had a great time in Japan not so long ago. How did you find it?
It's my favorite place on earth.
Would you buy one of the cheaper Japanese houses and live in the countryside, or?
That honestly sounds really appealing to me. Yeah.
Now, what do you like about it? Give us your take on Japan and the culture. What what's it like?
They're people with manners. They're complete opposite to Nark and HR. These are nice people. They smile and bow to you.
Mm-hmm.
They're just polite, nice people. They're not cunts. You're living with people who are not cunts, okay? And you're just dealing with people with common courtesy and manners who stay to themselves. They're not nosy. They leave you alone.
But don't they have like a lot of rules? Like you can't buy something at a 7-Eleven and then walk down the street eating it.
That's a rule. Yeah. You don't walk and eat. That's a thing. That's considered rude.
Right. And there's no trash cans, so you got to take all your trash with you wherever you are, just like Korea.
That's true too.
I never even knew that they consider it rude to eat as you're walking.
Of course you didn't. Of course you didn't, Archie.
Well,
You're only married to a Japanese woman for like 20 years. Of course you.
Yeah, but who thinks these things are taken badly like that? You know,
well,
it's sort of.
Did you wonder why everybody was looking at you as you were eating your corn dog walking down the boulevard?
How could that be offensive? I don't understand.
Well, let Anthony explain it. I don't have it. I've never been to Japan.
Well, I mean, I have. When I got yelled at for sitting on the ground, I didn't know that was an anti-rule too. There was a store with no seating outside of it, and I sat on the carpet waiting, and I got yelled at by a cop. So you don't sit on the ground. The walking thing, I get that. What was that?
Was he talking to you in English or Japanese?
Japanese, very stern Japanese. Was like a look of a disappointed like parent too. It was. I felt like I'd wronged someone. It was pretty bad.
Did he treat you like a comfort woman?
My God, that's getting a bit ridiculous. Sometimes the rules are a little bit ridiculous, but it is beautifully.
What other crazy rules do they have, J. Anthony? Because they have a lot.
Look, I'll give you an example. You know, I said to a local in Japan, they have vending machines everywhere, and they just plugged into PowerPoint. And I said to somebody, if that was Australia, you'd have to have it hardwired in. Otherwise, someone would unplug it and cut the cord and steal.
Yeah.
I said to a Japanese person, why don't they have any security or protection? And the Japanese person said, why would you turn it off? Why would you even touch that? That's what they said. And it's 100% right.
Now, when you're on the train,
prices on their vending machines. I'm just going to go to the toilet. I'll be back. I'll let you run the show for a bit.
Oh dear, such a privilege. So tell me, J. Anthony, am I right? If you're on the train, you don't answer a phone call, you don't talk to anybody, you don't open your mouth, you make no noise on the train.
That's one of the reasons I love it. There's peace. There's a lot of people, but nobody's bothering you. You're not going to get peed on. You're not going to get trash stuck on you. You're not going to get robbed.
You don't feel a little like constrained?
That's a nice view. No.
Well, he was bending over the fence. Hey, Eric's guy, we love the pink shorts. He can't hear us. Anyway, he's feeding the burrito. Burrito wrappers are like Frisbees going out to the raccoons that he feeds, his filthy, flea-infested rabid animals that he likes to feed. They're kind of nasty.
We are going to zoom in on them, too.
Well, yeah, no, that'd be fine. Have you named them? Do they carry rabies, fleas, giardia,
Hey, he's here. He's here. Let me get the camera. I'm not making this up.
I know.
Okay, here we go. Let me get this
all right.
Camera over here. We're gonna see the raccoon.
Do you have like a scoped rifle, like a 22 with a scope?
I do.
Like
but not for
pull it out. Pull it out.
Hey, George Cooney. You were on ArchieLuxury,
Cooney.
Chesterfield III.
George Cooney. He's named them for God's sake.
George Cooney. Here we go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get.
See, with that accent, Irish guy, most of us assume that you were raised eating these guys.
Here we go. Check this out.
We have a good view of
coming over here. We're going to get George Cooney.
Waddle his way up.
Whoa. Hey, George Cooney. Excuse me, sir.
Don't drop the laptop.
We is going to throw you some burritos, sir. Here we go. We is going to throw you these
Well,
burritos.
we can't. All right, there we go.
There's George Cooney.
Can't see him.
Welcome down. See his eyes?
Nope.
In the middle of the frame, bottom middle.
Yep.
There he is. Hey, George Cooney. Here comes a burrito.
Let's see how close you can get it.
Where did I put the burrito?
Where'd the other ones go?
Like, here it is, right here. It's under my laptop.
There should be burritos all over the ground out there.
I'm going to break it up. So you got to, hey, and don't forget to super chat, okay? Because I'm going to give you tiny pieces. You got to run and get it. Run and get it.
He's like, all right, well, throw one on camera. Now you're leading him off camera.
Well, we got to get him on camera. There we go. There you go. Make yourself Coon Tint. Here's another piece. Don't forget to super chat. These burritos ain't cheap.
You should name one of them Raquel Welch because, you know, she has a nice rack.
Man, you're eating slow. Why are you eating so slow,
Raccoon Welch.
Dude, we got some grub. We got some
They're like, you know what? You didn't fucking even put any refried beans in this. You know what? Go fuck yourself. This is worse than
man, I'm not a vegan raccoon. What are you talking about? He said, I gotta eat my. Let's see, here he goes.
Like, listen, I will eat a saltine if I'm desperate, but I really prefer to put peanut butter and jelly on it.
Here's a big piece. You complaining because you don't have a big piece of burrito?
He's
there you
complaining.
Go. Complaining. There we go. Come on down.
Make peanut butter on it. He might bother.
I did. Actually, I slathered pumpkins with peanut butter. That was an interesting video on my channel. There you go, man. Grab it. Hey, take some for your friends. Hey, get on your cell phone, man. Tell them you're on ArchieLuxury. Archibald Chesterfield III. Now, he didn't eat burritos, but he ate pizza at Oxley State High. And that was a famous moment for our pontiff.
He just didn't learn how to spell it.
Yeah, he didn't learn how to spell it, but he made himself Coon.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Raccoon Welsh.
There we go. Come on, grab that burrito.
I hope he shits on your deck.
Actually, yes. I had to trim my crepe myrtles.
A walking hat.
There he goes. Man, why you where's the crew, man? There you go.
Where's our buddies? A walking hat. I think that's my favorite one.
You know what's funny? They don't sell in the Appalachian Mountains. They don't sell those coonskin hats anymore. I remember getting one. It was an actual coonskin hat.
Yeah. Are you not allowed to kill them?
Yeah, I guess not. I guess they got some sort of.
Now, you know, a lot of municipalities have actual regulations against feeding native wildlife.
Yeah, at the Appalachian Ocean, we don't. Yeah, they. But you're right. Look at it. Oh, there's his eyes. He's hiding. He's like, man, you can't see me, man. We can see you. Don't worry.
A lot of the neighbors here would kill me if I like fed deer or anything like that because they come in, they eat all your tulips, your bulbs, your flowers, you know, your garden.
Yeah, I've got deer and bobcats, and I've got foxes, and I've got Bigfoot.
We don't have bobcats. We've got plenty of coyotes. We do have fox.
I've got
a lot
coyotes.
of vultures. We got eagle. We have bald eagle out here as well.
Oh man, those are majestic birds.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
You see bald eagles by your house, Mark? That's
well,
awesome.
once in a blue moon. Not very often because I'm a couple miles from the river, and they hunt the river, so they tend to nest near the river. But it's a big river, and but yeah. One day I came out and looked into some of the trees, and you know, I have a few acres, and I'm surrounded by hundreds of acres. I'm like at the end of the world, and there was a bald eagle in my trees. Incredible.
Wow, I've never seen one in the flesh outside of a zoo.
Well, they're
a lovely spot there. Well, a lovely spot.
Yeah, you missed George Cooney. He came out and ate some burritos, and then he's like, "Man, where's my meat?"
Speaking of eating burritos and watching natural wildlife consume unhealthy, carb-filled food, what are you eating?
Had some nuts. That's all. Had some nuts. It's okay. Enough. Handful of nuts.
All right. Handful.
Hey,
of
Anthony.
Nuts. That's a good date night for me. Handful of nuts.
Date night.
Yes, sir.
Jay Anthony, the push is great. Long-term plan. What are you planning on doing to it?
Keeping it stock, keeping it low mileage, and hopefully keeping it a long time.
And when you bought it, did you do a full service on it, or had already been done?
It's These comments. It's had all the services changed over. It has new radiators, and it's had a couple of minor things done.
Beautiful stuff.
Thank you. This is a beautiful video we're watching here how to feed a wild
You got the
raccoon.
Bronco? You got the Bronco, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you regret getting rid of the BMW because it wasn't a lot of money?
To be frank with you, it was time for that car to go. It was having a lot of, if a car could be cursed, that car was cursed. Mechanically, it was fine, but I had deer run in front of me, break a headlamp. Some idiot rear-ended me in it. I got random flat tires. It attracted a lot of annoying situations for some reason. So I don't miss it.
And the person who's got it, they're a car enthusiast?
Yeah, it's a car dealer that I know through a watch community group.
Okay. Beautiful stuff. Oh, nice. Oh, you got a Miata. I didn't know you had a Miata.
That's my spouse's. That's not mine.
When did you get married?
Wow. The Miata, the Miata's
Whoa,
a fantastic car.
Archie, there was just a really big reveal. Hold on, Archie. Don't steamroll over the big reveal. You just said
there's no big
spouse.
deal. Well, not legally, but emotionally.
Okay, all right, that's fine. Good to know. The same here, bro. Same here. I don't need
those Miatas are fantastic. In Australia, they're ridiculous. They're ridiculous on the second-hand market.
They're a phenomenal car. I mean, really good car. I agree.
Cull Obsidian, £5. Arch, let's be real. You're not happy with this collection. Sell the Pam and the Zenith and get yourself a paddock again. Fake Breguet, question is which paddock? I was actually offered a swap for a paddock 6006, but I'm actually, to be totally honest with you, Cull, I'm very happy with that Breguet. In many cases, for the money, the bang per buck, I'd rather have that Breguet than a paddock. It's just amazing bang per buck. It's a display issue. It's got such a Breguet history to it, such a Breguet hands, Breguet numeral, guilloche, exposed workings. I really adore it as a dress watch. I think it's enough.
Well, he was suggesting the Pam and the Zenith.
They're not going to bring much money, okay?
Yeah, it's not enough for Patek, guys. That's true. Not enough for Patek. Listen, I don't think
compromise.
Real quick, Doc BBW will not be on tonight. I'm pretty sure he's not going to make it, even in time for the end of the show. Our own Doc BBW. And I'm not going to spoil his thunder, but he will have an announcement the next time we see him.
Starchy, $2. Arch, how much do you have in your bank account right now? I put all my money into my mortgage because I've got a redraw facility. Okay, so instead of paying interest, it just reduces what I have to pay the loan down. But I've got a buffer of about 70,000 now, Australian.
So we got 70 in the bank account.
55 and 22. What's that? 77, actually. There you go.
Goodness gracious.
Good.
Guys, that's very low. Archie needs to get that up to 100,000 Australian. Please super chat for poverty-stricken Archie. Remember, most of that money is spoken for with expenses and all sorts of things that, I'm sure he'll think about telling you.
Well, I mean, it's good to have money up your sleeve in case you need to do some house
Archie,
repairs.
Excuse me, can I please remind you the narrative is the business is bad, life is hard.
Well, it is bad. Fuck me dead. I'll tell you what. There is no narrative with that. I sold stuff off. I've sold stuff off. Jay Anthony.
The narrative is we have $37
I'm in a tough spot. I'm in a tough spot, Jay Anthony, because
77,000.
I'm in my 50s, been out of IT contracting for 12 years. I'm kind of fucking painted myself into a corner. And I'm a bit tired as well. I've had some personal things in my life go wrong, and it's time for me just to, if I can cut my costs, Starchy, $2. I'm not asking how much you can borrow. Okay, zero, Starchy. There you go,
No,
zero.
The right answer, Archibald, is $37.
I'd say it'd be under 200, $300. $300. There you go.
Thank you. Much better.
That's it. That's it.
There we go. Better.
Jay Anthony,
Stick
in my
with the story.
case there, it's I got to be totally honest with you, Jay Anthony. I'm at a crossroads, career crossroads. The tubing is lousy now. It's like anything. It had a good run for a while. The tubing is bad, and you know I kind of make what I can out of it. I do what I can do, but let me say to you, congratulations on the Porsche.
Thank you.
That is a very, very nice vehicle. I think the ass of it, that photo, how you've got it set up, that's probably
good ass.
I like a rear end too.
Yeah, and it hides the fried egg headlights.
I actually have always liked the headlights. I know I'm the exception.
I like them. I like him too. I tell you honestly, I've always liked him. And the funny thing is, people don't like him, but they got a habit of coming back in as being very
My
popular.
favorite Mercedes from the 90s has those, and I love it. Super chat.
Here we go. Carl Obsidian, £5. You're talking about Breguet over a paddock is like people when they say no Grand Seiko is as good as Rolex, actually. We know it isn't. P.S. Buy gold. I got to be honest with you. I'm happy to be out of so many. I got out of my paddock. I'm actually glad to be out of it because I needed the money. I needed the money. I'm actually, you know, in all honesty, I'm pretty content with what I got. I'm okay. I got a collections down a lot. That's my choice. I could have scheduled things another way, but I'm actually happy to be downing the size there. I've had some really good fun.
Listen, if you absolutely had to, for reasons unknown, sell just one watch. Forget about money. You're up against the wall. You got to sell one. Watch.
I tell you now. I can tell you exactly what I would actually sell. Everything except for the Explorer 2 and the Speedy.
One. You got to sell one. Pick one.
I would say, okay, pick one. I'd say the Zenith because I've already got a chronograph.
Good answer. Good answer.
And also there's, and the second piece I would say would be the Breguet. I would sell that easily. I would honestly get out of it because it's a fair bit of money.
Yeah.
But
I don't really need
the money aside.
Sorry?
Does that watch? I was going to say though, if you took the money of the Breguet aside, does that watch not speak to you? Because honestly, I agree with you that I like Breguet over Patek at a similar price point. Like my Calatrava that is getting service again is not the same level of watchmaking as your Breguet is.
Yeah.
The entry level Patek, which costs more and it keeps its value in the secondary market, is less watchmaking than the watch you have.
Yeah.
Super chat.
Starchy, $2. Goldberg Archer's already up against the wall.
A little bit. It's hard, guys. It's hard. It's very hard. Disc came on talking about how his dad lost his other leg, which his dad has no legs. His mother, who is primary caregiver to his father, is in the hospital, which means that Disc can't even go to work. He's got to take care of his father. Archie said, "Oh, that sucks." By the way, the business is hard. So that's how you know it's really hard. It is hard. It is very, very hard. Archie's business is hard. IT doesn't want you, does it, Archie? Could you upgrade? Could you go to TAFE, which is the journeyman school, the vocational technical school?
You can always do something. Never give up. NGU,
Isn't there a giant shortage of plumbers in Australia? Couldn't you learn plumbing and become a?
It's actually my son is a plumber, but it's hard to get into. It's hard to get an apprenticeship. It's very difficult. It's not as easy.
Yeah, but look at the life experience that you have.
Why'd you get out? Why'd you leave IT 12 years ago? I don't know that I know the full story.
Ooh, here we go.
I did YouTube full time then.
Is that why you
my
left?
contract? they gave me they didn't renew me, and I thought, okay, I'm going to try YouTube for a while, and one thing led to another, and I had some great times, great experiences, and now it has come to an end. It is what it is, you know.
You know what's funny, Archie? A lot of people may not have heard this, but you know, when I had one wristwatch, and that was the Omega Seamaster 300M.
Good watch.
I found your channel, and then I got hooked on this, man. I mean, you were the reason that I got into all of these.
He fucked us all up, Eric's guy. We were talking about this last night. Archie fucked up all of us.
He did. You're a disease, and it spread, man. I mean, it did.
Yeah.
I watched you 15 years ago, like when you first started. I remember your earliest videos. Actually, it's more than that. It was the late 2007, 8. When did you start? You were early.
2009. I started 2009. Yeah, it's kind of strange, but I've got to tell you honestly, I think it's like, you know, life's journey, right? It's never, you never know what turns it's going to take. And I got to say, Irix guy, so different things happen, you know, different things happen. I had a lot of fun, Jay Anthony. I cannot complain. Carl Obsidian, £2. Be smart and make a be smart and make a middleman site for tradies. A little bit hard. It's very hard to get people on board. Very hard to get people on board. But thanks for the advice. Jay Anthony, what's happening in your career? Are you looking at retiring? What's happening with you?
Like I'm on an interrogation panel on a talk show. This is this is interesting. I have a plan to retire probably in the next 12 years, if not sooner, if I decide I get bored with my job. So right now I like my job a lot, but if I reach a point where I don't want to work, my retirement plan is in the next 12 years or less.
Sequence of returns. This is a terrible time to retire right now. Sequence of returns.
We had Aussie expat. He has retired. You know that, don't you?
Yeah, but you want to retire in an up market, not in a down one. He's not selling shares to live right now. He's working off of cash reserves, because if you have to sell shares, you know, right now, this is the worst time to do it, because they're kind of.
Yeah, who knows what's going to happen?
Nobody. Well, theoretically, once all this bullshit ends, that's the big question: is how sucked into this does he get?
When are you looking at retiring, Irix guy?
As soon as I can. Well, probably, I don't know, probably 10 years.
But does an entrepreneur ever really retire, Irix guy?
No, because you got to keep your mind busy. Part of it, feeding the raccoons, man. I mean, you got to toss that burrito over the rail and see if they bite. I mean, an entrepreneur never retires.
No, you're out there fighting for scraps and figuring out what works. You can't help yourself.
If you're not failing, you're not trying.
I don't know. I don't think I'll retire until they stop calling me and asking me for help. Or it's no longer fun, but they do, and it is.
I think it's incredibly fortunate, Mark, that you have something you had that much passion and that you can make a living off of.
I am incredibly blessed, unbelievably. I mean, when I was like 10, 11, 12, 15 years old, all through those years, I had two interests, and only two interests, writing and dogs, and that was it. And I got to do both. I don't have a hobby. I wish I liked golf or something. My only hobby is spending money on this stuff, and this is a horrible hobby, you know. So, but like something healthy, like, you know, golf or pickleball or chess to entertain the mind. I have no hobbies. I like this. I like Netflix. I like eating, and I like my job.
Yeah, golf is a good hobby, but it's one of those games that, you know, when you get out there, a bad day it's mentally disruptive. But there was an interesting comment about the no date sub, and I wanted to tell a story real quickly about the no date. So when I went to, I've got the 114060, and I went to Cayman Islands, and I reached out to the AD ahead of time, and I said,
I've been to that AD,
yeah, Kirk Freeport. And I told him, I said, I'm, ArchieLuxury, he's He's a know-it-all of everything. And I said, I've got to get the no date. And when I walked in there, and this was probably 2013, I think it was 2012 or 2013, they had almost every Rolex reference in the, I mean, you could buy it. I mean, it was not a, it was before all the, whatever shortage or whatever's happening. But I tried on the GMT, I tried on the Explorer 2, I tried on the Daytona. They had Daytonas. And out of practice, out of best practice, I went with the no date, the 114060, because I knew that, there's hype watches, things will change. 40 millimeter is a great, great size. And I never do regret that purchase decision. And I could have gotten, rewind and think, man, if I wanted to be a flipper, I could have gotten the Pepsi, I could have gotten the Batman, I could have gotten the Daytona, but I'm happy with what I got. And that was the no date sub. And I think, that's a testament to this channel and the knowledge that, I mean, Archie, you don't realize how much knowledge you've shared with the entire world. I mean, it's more than a form of entertainment. It is an education on what one should buy and what they should, your headspace when you walk into that AD. Don't have your decision changed by a salesman. Go in knowing what you want to get and know that you're getting the right thing. So just kind of a cool rant, but no, man, I mean, all props to you.
When are you looking at retiring yourself, Irix guy? If you had to pull up stumps, what would you do? If the job market evaporated, what would you do?
Well, and so what I'm doing now, and I'm probably about 10 years out, but
yeah,
my methodology has changed a little bit. I'm not speculating as heavily with micro cap stocks, penny stocks. I'm going in more into what may be, and again, nothing's guaranteed, but I'm going into index funds, trying to build a
conservative.
Yeah, trying to be conservative, but is a potential 13 to 16% annually. Is that really? I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's a there's no way to know. I mean, it's
really. There we go. We've got JD joining us. This is lovely. Where's this?
Really quickly for when Mark comes to Australia again. You got Dick's Hotel on one side of the street. Wait a second. And across the road they have the Blow Bar. Called the Blow Bar across the road.
I'm gonna need a book of matches from both of them, or a keychain, something.
And it's got Blow Me on the wall. That's all I've got.
Not only that, JD, I've been to Manly Isle. I've been on the Manly Isle ferry.
There you go. That's all I got. Take care. Enjoying the show.
Bye, JD.
Thanks for letting me on. Bye-bye.
Bye. Too funny. Yes,
I got to tell you, Eric, it can end. This is the thing. The terrible thing is, once we're in our 50s, Marky,
you're unemployable.
Know this.
Look at
me.
Look
at me. Who said that? You're in your 50s, you're unemployable.
Look at me. I'm pushing 70. I'm looking 70 square in the
Marky
face.
was in two industries that you would have thought he could have ridden out.
Yes.
He was in publishing and locksmithing. Okay.
Well, and my family owned the lock company. It wasn't like I was going to get fired if I was working there. We owned it for like 3 generations.
Could they have still kept it, Marky? Do you reckon they could have kept it? And
no, you can't. No. It really you can barely manufacture in this country anymore.
No, but if they said, okay, we're going to export it to China, we're going to buy locks from then no, that really would not have worked. It would have been a massive downsizing. No, it just wasn't going to work. And then publishing. Look at publishing. I mean, there's hardly a newspaper or magazine left. I just was really lucky that I always had that dog obsession, and I figured out how to weaponize it. How to monetize it, which I did a long time ago. But because you don't do shit for free, Marky doesn't do shit for free.
The funnest thing was when I was double dipping. Was when I had a full, lovely, not salary. I always worked on like a lot of bonuses and commissions and stuff. But things were clicking along, and then I monetized dogs. I will never forget the first dog I trained. I needed a refrigerator, and I bought a refrigerator with the income from one dog. One dog bought a fridge, and for me. And when that happened, in fact, the guy actually had to beg me to take his dog because I didn't want to do it. because I never kept dogs at my house and then trained them myself. He's like, listen, I don't want to do lessons. I want to just give you the fucking dog and you do it. And I'm trying to talk him out of it. He goes, I'm trying to give you money. Anyway, when then I was like, right after that, I thought, how many dogs for a hot tub? And I calculated it out. It was only 3 or 4 dogs for a hot tub. And that really, after that, I was balls to the wall. I was in it to win it.
Terry Boston was emailing me saying about the Yacht Masters. What do I think of Yacht Masters?
We have to take away his email, Archie. He emails both of us 4 or 5 times a day now. We need to take away his email.
What do you think of the Yacht Master? Tell me what you think of it.
He sent like 4 watches today. Yacht Master, Air King, a bunch of shitters, a couple of date justs. I mean, I like a Yacht Master, but what is he doing? Why is he shopping?
You have a Yacht Master yourself, Marky?
I sold it. I had a 11662.
I remember you.
The blue dial, the modern, not this generation. I don't know, the 40-hour power reserve, platinum bezel, solid end link, solid bracelet, platinum bezel, sunray blue dial, red second hand. It's gorgeous, and it's. I stop myself over and over again from buying another one because I just think, how much am I going to wear it?
Yeah, I don't like the titanium. I like the old one with the platinum bezel.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Listen, the titanium is a hard get and it's a good get. So if you got a shot at it, guy, by all means take it. But you know what? I'm not crazy about that watch. I tried it on. I didn't like it much.
It feels cheap. The weight's not there.
You know, there was that, and the color of the metal is just dull. I'm used to that 904L pop. You know, it just didn't do it for me, honestly. But that platinum bezel.
Yeah, it is nice.
It's like a Submariner that you could dress up much more. It's like a real fancy sub.
That's why I wanted a Yacht Master, but I got the Ulysse Nardin Maxi Marine Diver in the burgundy dial.
Do you know, I don't hate that.
No, it's cool. I have never run across anybody wearing one of those.
We have to go to Russia, and then yes, the Ruskies love that. Here's two brands that the Ruskies love: Ulysse Nardin and Breguet. They love a Breguet.
Yes,
those Russians.
That's right. That's exactly it. You hit it on the head.
Yeah.
It's that's a very true thing what you say there. I've got to say to you, Irix guy, what are you barbecuing there tonight?
Raccoon, what do you think?
I'm doing bacon wrapped filet mignon.
Oh, beautiful.
Now,
beautiful.
wait. Just tell me, you didn't buy those filet mignons that were pre-bacon wrapped. You wrapping your own?
Yeah, I wrap my own, put the little skewer in there to hold it in. And
good.
Yeah,
those ones...
pre-made ones, that's a recipe for disaster.
I don't know why they're so bad. The quality of the meat is bad. The bacon is bad. You could do your own and it's nice. But...
You know what I did do, and I seldom do this. I typically use a local butcher, but I ordered a brisket off of Snake River Farms, and man, that thing was good. I smoked it for about 24 hours.
Oh wow!
Yeah, nice. it turned out great. Check out my video, how to smoke a brisket step by step.
That'd be falling apart. Now you just appealed to the Jew in me right now with the brisket.
Oh man, it was good. I took it to family ate it, I ate it, and I took it to friends, and everybody loved it.
I go to Sam's Club for staples, and these like giant briskets. They're like 10 pounds. I always look at that and I go, it's tempting, but I'm the only Satan's kid won't eat anything I cook. He won't eat anything that doesn't come out of like pot belly.
No joke. Check out my how to smoke a brisket step-by-step video, because this thing turned out.
I will do it. Do you have the big green egg?
It was a 10 out of 10, and that's not just me. That's not my family. That's my friends, and everybody
agreed.
It was great, and it wasn't hard. I mean, the secret was, and you'll see it in the video. The secret was a lot of people wrap it when it hits about 165 in butcher paper. I didn't do that. I didn't wrap it until I pulled it out of the smoker.
Lazy
and put
fucker.
it in the. I put it in my oven, turned off to rest, and I let it rest for about 45 minutes or an hour. And man, that thing sliced so well.
Now, my dad does a mean brisket. He's very, very good at it, and he has this thing called the big green egg.
Yeah, with the lump charcoal, those are good.
Okay.
The secret to the science is temperature. Do it about 225 degrees. I use an electric smoker, so the temperature stays the same. So really all I'm doing is replenishing the hickory, so that's the flavor. Yeah. I mean, if you can keep the temperature consistent and all you're doing is adding the flavor, it makes it really simple. So
now, I once made a prime rib on this recipe. Tell me what you think. I really went out on a limb for this but the internet said it would work, and oh my God, it was freaking amazing. What you do is you put the prime rib in the oven, middle rack.
Yeah.
And then you turn the oven to 500 degrees. And you don't even preheat the oven. You just put it in, turn the oven for whatever the top, I don't remember whatever the hell the top of my oven was. And then when it's preheated, you start the counter for 10 minutes. You turn the oven off and you don't open it for like 5 hours, 6 hours.
So it's kind of a sear in an oven. So you're searing the outside and then you're kind of slow cooking it.
It was falling apart. The house smelled like heaven all day long. That was a hard.
Sounds good.
No, at all. But yeah, try that. Look it up and see if you want to try it sometime.
I'll check that out. I've never done that. I'll definitely do that. I've done broiled steaks, but I've never done a prime rib in the oven. That's a good idea.
I was convinced that it was going to be raw because, but no, it was cooked. It was done nicely. It was
cooked. Look at that.
Yeah,
done nicely.
Very,
wow.
very
you know, the prime rib tip too, if you buy a prime rib, if your grocery or your butcher has a discount, you can buy a prime rib and cut your own ribeyes.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, people, like Publix. If you got a Publix in your area, a lot of times they'll have a prime rib on sale. You can buy that, and it's a lot less expensive than buying.
My buddy does. My buddy does exactly that. Listen, unfortunately, we don't have Publix in this state whatsoever. But when Kip and I go to Florida to visit my dad, and
that's where they started. Yep, Florida.
Yeah, there's a Publix right across the street, and Publix has a counter where they'll make you a sub sandwich with boar's head. We I don't know, maybe we have boar's head up here, but anyway, it's the best cold cuts there is. You just
it definitely is.
Every time we go to Florida, it's immediately to Publix, even before we go home.
Yeah, they do a good job for a grocery store for sure.
Yeah.
That's it. It's quite a fascinating chat today. We had Jay Anthony. Did you like his Porsche? What did you think? Could you ever do vintage? I don't think you would look after it enough, Marky. You can't do it.
No, to me, it's just transportation. I like a nice car, but I like the up-to-date technology on everything. I love this self-driving shit. My night vision is not as good as it used to be, right? And so on my Genesis, I got a button, and if I push it, I keep my hands on the wheel, but I theoretically don't have to. It sees the lane markers and keeps me in the middle of it anyway. It's not just that prevention from drifting out. It's lane centering.
What's this guy doing? He's putting his barbecue together.
Putting my cast iron searing grate in the middle.
Wow,
these are my tools. So I grab my cast iron searing grate, put it in the middle.
Yeah.
Steaks, man, they're going to be they're going to be phenomenal.
Mm.
And what's that big thing at the back there? That thing you just took out before?
You're talking about the middle part that I picked up?
No, the thing that's resting on your balcony. The thing that's on your balcony.
Oh, this. So what I do, I use an electric charcoal starter, so I don't have to use chemicals. I don't use lighter fluid, and I don't use lighter fluid charcoal. So what this does, this heats up and gets the standard charcoal going, and then I pull it out. So there's no chemicals. It protects the grill, and I don't have any chemical, aroma or odor or flavor or anything.
That's a good idea, yeah.
Why am I blanking on the name of that? Oh, it's a Weber. That's right, Weber grill. That is like the most classic American grill ever.
And you know what? There's so many grills out there that can be bought, and this one I keep coming back. I mean,
it's the classic. You can do indirect cooking on that. Put the coals
That's what I do. I
Would
typically.
you ever get? What did you think of his 911 Porsche? Would you buy one? Would you? Are you a Porsche man?
No, I'm just going to buy an Acura because they're reliable and I don't have electronics issues.
Yes. Good point. Good point. You
Now,
had.
speaking of Weber Grill, in Chicago, there's a Weber Grill restaurant where.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you pick your steak and then you grill your steak. I personally don't want to cook at a restaurant, but
Let me get my steaks. I'll be right back. I got to put them on a searing grate. That's my searing grate I just put in
you
there.
know, the man is making me hungry.
He is. He's cooking some good stuff
Well,
there.
where the fuck are you, tits, making us do this all by ourselves? What the fuck? There's only
Where's he
15
gone?
minutes.
Where's
Get
he
in here.
gone?
What?
Get in here. Exactly. Where's he gone?
I don't know. It's like he needs to be romanced. Why is that? Please, titsy witsy. You know, I personally use a gas grill because I'm lazy, and I almost never use it, but because I just don't cook that much. But all right, I'm trying. I pulled out the air fryer. Pulled it out of the basement. All right, hold on.
Bacon wrap filet mignon.
Wow, look at that.
Yep.
Well, we would, but it's dark. How many are you feeding?
I'm feeding the family tonight, so I'm feeding 3.
All right.
And then I've got breakfast. That's kind of the bonus. I get
Nice.
my steak for breakfast.
Beauty.
Yeah, good on you. Good on you. What a great idea.
Loose Tooth talking about prison food. Isn't this basically, the little hots or whatever those little gas station sausages are? Cheese Whiz and crust Doritos. Definitely prison food.
Chief Tits joining us. Thank you, sir.
Oh, finally.
How are you, my brothers?
I'm
Are you
sorry.
well?
Why were you busy? You too busy for us?
No, I just came back. I was shopping because my wife's up in Cairns and she's coming back this afternoon, so I had to do all the shopping for the family.
I love Cairns, but I prefer Port Douglas. Super chat.
Jefferson Exotic, $5. Hi, Archie. Daryl the plumber ripped me off. His work was subpar. Subpar. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Jefferson Exotic. Thank you so much.
Trick. So,
just looking at something for my friend Marcus. He's asked me for the name of that bar, so I just got to find it.
I want to know what kind of groceries you bought. What'd you buy? Left to your own devices.
For me?
Yeah, Pop-Tarts, cereal.
What for the groceries?
Yeah.
All the usual shit, man. Fucking boring
Eggs,
stuff.
milk.
Are you going to go with Archie over to Vietnam? What are you doing?
Yeah. Archie and I are going to Vietnam. That's it.
You going there too?
No.
With all those other ones?
No. I'm more of a. I've been to Vietnam, but I'm a little more of a Thailand guy.
So it's called. Well, hold on. I just put a little message in the chat for the guys. Excuse me for a second, everybody.
Archie, when you get to Vietnam, I surely hope you're going to show us a little bit of Vietnam, and I don't mind seeing your hotel. Like when you went to Vietnam the last time, or the time that I remember anyway, you videoed the pool, you videoed them, you went out and about a little bit, you showed us your watch, you brought a Speedy to Vietnam. I hope we get to see a little bit of life outside the hotel room.
I will do that. Okay.
I hope so.
Just for you, Marky. Just for you.
I've heard it before. Once bitten, twice shy. So, but hopefully, I believe in you. I still believe in you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to post it now. Done.
I don't believe it.
What don't you believe?
Nothing.
Anyway, yes. So anyway, sorry I didn't get on before. I said that there's a lovely meal being cooked out there.
Yes.
I was actually asking everybody, have you ever had venison? What do you think of venison?
I've had it, but it was gamey when I had it. I didn't like it.
It is gamey. It is gamey. No, there's no doubt about that. It's a bit gamey.
That put me right off it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It's good when you're desperate. What about Irex Guy? What's his name?
Venison's okay. Venison's okay. It's okay.
Is it better than kangaroo?
It's definitely gamey. I like it, but
yuck. How about kangaroo? Is that gamey?
What's that? Raccoon?
Kangaroo.
Lean, no fat. Very,
kangaroo? Oh, I tell you, I met this girl in this was cool. So I was in Cancun, Mexico, and I met this girl, and she was from Sweden.
Raccoon, Mexico.
Yeah, she liked me because I had a southern accent. And you know what I said? I said, anyway, so it was a good week. But what I said to her was, I said I like a steak, and she had this Swedish accent. She spoke, broken English, and I never will forget this. She said, and I can't do the Swedish accent, but I mean she was smoking hot, but it was, if we eat reindeer, we eat reindeer, and I was like, man, that was so cool. And but yeah,
here's my antler, baby.
They do.
Did she ask you if you ate reindeer, or did she tell you she eats reindeer?
No, we were talking about food and stuff, and I mean, I've never been to the Scandinavian countries, so I don't know. I saw her; she was hot.
Well, apparently you have eaten Scandinavian. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I mean, but she's like, what do y'all do? And they don't eat. I guess they don't have cows over there. They got reindeer, and she's like, if we eat reindeer, like, that's pretty cool.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it was that was back in, I guess that would have been back in 1999. That was a long time ago. I'll never forget that.
Did you party like it was 1999?
You were single back then, I assume, yeah?
Oh, I was single, man. I was rocking hard. Actually, it was pretty cool because I was on a trip and I'd broken every bone in my right hand. I had a mountain bike. It's right when the mountain bikes with disc brakes came out. I was big into fitness. And I had broke every bone. So here I am on this trip with a bunch of people, and I meet that girl from Sweden, and I've got a garbage bag on my hand because I had broken every bone in my right hand, and I'm in the pool. I'm drinking a beer with the left hand, Modelo.
And she was interested in you in that state.
She was interested in me. So here I am, drinking the beer, this, that, and the other. And then here she is talking about,
I want to put that garbage bag in me. Get that garbage bag in me right now.
But that was
my big masculine.
Or something. What was the story? How come she was after you with a southern accent and a fucked up left hand?
No, she was after me, and I'm like, look, who am I?
Hey, Irish guy, I hate to tell you this, but if you didn't have the fucked up hand, she probably wouldn't have been interested.
That's very true. That is a valid point.
That's exactly where I was going with that. Archie picked it straight away.
Now, JD, how are things at the blow?
Well, it's getting hot. Before you're about to log off, I understand we hit 5 minutes and we finish. We wanted to have a quick look. I'm in Balmain. Anyone who knows the band AC/DC, Malcolm Young lived down here around the corner. If you want to see Malcolm Young's home,
sure, he died
Stalker
in 2017. I'll flip it around one sec. God, it's hot. Fuck, it's so hot.
Look, JD, you seem to be walking very quickly. Are you getting a bit of a rumble in the lower stomach or something? Or?
I'm trying to get contact.
Are you wearing out of the toilet, aren't you?
Are you wearing spandex?
No, that's all under control.
Not wearing spandex.
That's all under control. Yeah, that's the biggest problem. It's very restrictive, particularly when it's a bib and brace, if you know what that is.
Yeah.
That could be a problem. You can't get out of that in a hurry, man. You're sort of locked in,
Big problems, big problems.
Big problems. I'm looking for Johnson Street. Here we go. It's just down here. It's a great view of the city down here. God, it's hot. Damn.
Balmain, whereabouts is Balmain, just to fill us in Sydney?
So
this is North Sydney,
is
it North Sydney?
No, it's inner west of Sydney. So it's just across the other side from like Barangaroo. You'll see down here, you'll see the Harbour Bridge in the distance there. So
you see how the Harbour Bridge separates the southern end of the city from the northern end. But if you decide to drive around the harbour, so if you drive around the harbour though, and you're not going to go over the bridge, you basically go through Balmain. That's basically what it is.
It's a very expensive suburb now.
Very.
Oh yeah.
A lot of very well-educated lesbians live there.
Yeah, look for the Subarus, fully optioned.
There's one. Look.
So it's this house right here on the corner. We'll get a bit closer to it. That was where Malcolm Young lived. I guess his family probably still live here, so that's it there.
Is there a plaque there?
No, it's a bit more on the down low sort of thing, but that's where he lived, in there behind that.
Which one? That big house?
Sandstone. Yeah, behind all that.
Oh, fuck. That one. Fuck.
Yeah. So it's the whole block. So it's the entirety of the block is a one house. So we'll go around here quickly. But yeah, good exercise on a day like today. You'll see down here. I'll just show you the city on the other side, then you guys can finish. So it's the whole block. It's his house.
Looks like you've done your steps for the day, buddy.
Oh yeah, that's what you're all in there. Yes, definitely. I locked up there for a second.
What happened? Somebody mug you?
No. No, it's fucked up. It's
She's
locked
got
up.
to take a dump.
Oh no, there we go. Oh, there you go. It's all good. So it's down near the water here.
Is there a public toilet?
Yeah, I always know where they are, Mark. You got to know just in the off chance that things go pear-shaped.
Get that rumble
you
in the
need to
tumble.
know, man. You need to know in an emergency because, yeah.
Oh my
it's
God,
never a
look at
good
these
look.
stairs. I would not want to go back up them.
Yeah, that's a problem, isn't it? I'm going to head home on the River Cap Ferry thing down here. I thought I'd just keep down, go for a walk down here. But
Where the
these
fuck
like
are you
the
going?
Exorcist stairs. I have no fucking idea where the water is. Walk where the water is. Where the water is. Get an idea where everything is down here. Dripping, sweaty gimbal. Here we go. If I look down here. This was all once a working class suburb of Balmain at one point, not anymore. Fuck, I locked up again. Locked up again. Picture come back. Picture come back in a second.
Hey.
There you go. There you go. So it's down here. There's a city over there.
No worries. I actually set the time for an hour later, but we
So,
can
yeah.
run the show now. I'm just ending this show. I'm ending one show and coming to this one, okay?
Coming to what?
Guys, it's the wrap up. I got to do the Marcus Allen Friedman show.
Yeah.
Let's thank our super chatters today. Davey Smalls, Shane, 888, Davey Smalls, SD43, Frank V, Davey Smalls, Frank V, Ken Fresno, Frank V, Flip Mode 45, Frank V, Phoenician Cedar, Ken Fresno, Mikey Bedtime Stories, Cull Obsidian, Starchy, Cull Obsidian, Jefferson Exotic. That's the show, guys. And we're going to link to today's show.
Are you going to stay on today's
We're
show?
gonna link it. That's what we're going to do. So just
Are you
hang
going to
on.
stay on there just with you and him?
Yeah, you can come over if you wanted. You're welcome to come on if you like. He's a great guy. I'll introduce.
I'll leave you with him because I know you enjoy his company one-on-one like that. I know.
Rancher's joining for the last 10 seconds.
Yay. Well, I'm sorry.
okay.
Had I really thought about it, I would have joined earlier.
Perfect.
Yeah, he was at Woolworths as well, getting the shopping.
No worries. That's okay. There's no problems there.
Goodbye, children of the corn.
Going.
Goodbye, cornholes.
No, it's more like Children of the Horn.
Okay, guys. See you tomorrow.
Have a
good one. Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.